Hey, this is Sherri Kirklin here today to answer your questions about Facebook group privacy. If you've ever been in Facebook before and searched around for maybe some topics that you were interested in, like I'm interested in gas prices across America, so I found this group called Unfair Gas Prices. It's just a group where people discuss gas prices in America. And this is a group that I would like to join. So I could simply find that group in the search box and click join group, and then I could participate in the discussion there in that group. But many people are concerned about their posts inside groups, who sees them, um, is it okay to post in groups, or is it spamming, or what if someone is posting a lot in a group and it shows up on my news feed. So let me just teach you a little bit about that. This is the Facebook help page, and it shows you that groups have basically three categories: open, closed, or secret. And basically, if your group is open, anyone on Facebook can be added to that group by anyone, and anyone can see those posts. If the group is closed, the only difference there is that only members can post and see what's in that group. And then a group can be secret, which is a little more restrictive. So if you have questions about that, just go into the Facebook group help topic and read more about that. Now, my biggest question was, can anyone add me to a group, or can I prevent myself from being added to groups? So there was somebody that was adding me to a bunch of different groups, and that caused the group post to show up on my news feed. So my news feed, if I click my home button, is the stuff that shows up here, when I log in to Facebook. It's here on my news feed. And so I was beginning to see stuff here that I wasn't interested in, and I began to track down what it was, and it was that people had added me to a group. So I'm going to go back to that gas prices group right here. And so what happened was that someone had added me to the group by either, well, I'll show you how to do that in another group, but I'm going to go ahead and request to join this group. So to join a group, you just click join group, and there will be an admin of that group that will approve you at some point in time, and you'll get an email notification, and then you can begin to see these posts on your news feed or come into the group and read about the info. So another question I wanted to handle was, what if someone is abusing a group and posting a lot, or maybe posting something that's pornographic or hateful, all that kind of stuff. This is a group that I created, and if someone posts in my group, I can simply go to their post that was offensive, and I can do several things. I can just delete their post, or I can delete the post and remove that user from the group. You can also report them or mark them as spam if they're doing it too much. And Facebook will sometimes put them in Facebook jail, which means they'll be prohibited from posting in groups for sometimes 30 days. As an admin, this post can also be hidden. So if someone's doing something in my group that I don't like, I have ample opportunity to kick them out or get rid of their content. If you are seeing stuff on your Facebook news feed, which is like when you click on your home button, if you see something on here that you don't like, you can actually say, I don't want to see this, or you can unfollow the person who posted it. There are plenty of ways to turn off content. If you want to see the post but also receive emails every time there's an update or a comment on the post, you can choose Get Notifications. All right, what if I'm a member of another group? This is actually where I graduated from high school, so these are, the Student Alumni Association. If I'm a member of a group and I, receive a lot of emails from this group, I can turn them off by going here to the notifications tab, and I can turn it 100% off, or I can say, I only want to receive information about posts that my friends make, or I can receive all posts. So you can stay a member of the group, but turn off the notifications, which means you won't see it in your email or on your newsfeed. If you're not an admin of a group, but you're reading some group content and you believe that it's hateful or pornographic or doesn't respect Facebook rules, you can simply, right up here at the top right of the post, there's a drop down list. You can again get notifications so that you'll be updated on the post, or you can simply report the post to the admin. Then the admin of this group will have the ability to evaluate that post and kick that person out of the group. So there's many ways to turn on and off content that you might want to see or maybe you don't want to see with Facebook. Now, you may have heard of the Can-Spam Act of 2003, which was put into place in 2003 by President George W. Bush, which really affects receiving unwanted or unsolicited email. So the word spam actually refers to unsolicited email. You can also, spam in these Facebook groups by posting unwanted content. So, be careful with doing that. If people report you, Facebook might put you in jail or actually kick you out of Facebook, lock your account. But keep in mind that they also provide lots of ways for the readers of the content to stop that content from displaying. So I hope that you went over or saw some of that today in this video, and I hope this is helpful to you. Just want to address a few more questions. Again, like I said, this was my question that led me to writing or recording this video. Can I prevent people from adding me to a new group? You can only be added to groups by yourself or one of your friends. So when a friend adds you to a group, you'll receive an email notification that you've been added to the group. And you can leave a group at any time. Once you leave that group, you can't be added back to the group by anyone else unless you ask personally yourself to be re-added to the group. Like I did today, I clicked Join Group. Once again, there's lots of ways to report offensive content. So you can report to the admin. And then, of course, as an admin, you can remove the post or actually kick that person out of your group. So the privacy is pretty solid here on Facebook. You're in complete control, and you have ways to turn content on or off. And I hope that you find Facebook a great source of a great way to connect with other people all over the world, and also to learn and learn new information. Like I said, for me, I'm most interested in saving money on gas. And I've created a group that I allow other people to share their business opportunities, and then I get to tell them about my gassavings101.info site, where they can learn more about how to save 10 to 25% on every fill up at the pump. So bye for now. Hope this was helpful. This is Sherri Kirklin.